As winter begins to fade and the sun begins to rise higher in the sky, increasing the hours of daylight and warming the soil, flowers begin to appear, many in great swathes. The first of which are the snowdrops, and then they're quickly followed by daffodils. In May and June, the countryside is ablaze with their colours, their forms and their scents. Many people just take them for granted. You can see that by the number of hits you get on YouTube videos about flowers. But just imagine if they never appeared. Imagine a flowerless earth, a flowerless world. Fertile riverbanks are a haven for flowers of every size, shape and colour. And emerging in the damp autumn are the fungi, the decomposers, the recyclers of dead organisms for new life to come. It's a wonderful display of shapes, size and colour. And this video, the ninth in the series, it looks at flowers and fungi I have come across on my fishing excursions to the river. There's a wonderful big patch of jack by the hedge here. Orange tip butterfly's dream. A typical English bluebell. Lovely bell. Spanish bluebells tend to be a bit more upright. And that's got that lovely curve. Lots of these wonderful flowers and a beautiful scent, particularly in the evenings. But even now you can smell them a mile away. Lovely peppery smell. Lots of birdsong. They're called Dame's Violet. What wonderful flowers at this time of year. These are red campion. You couldn't ask for a more brilliant cerise colour than that. Isn't that just stunning? You get this wonderful lemon yellow of crosswort. Every part of it's in 4 bits like a cross. The leaves, the petals, the stem even is like a little square. So you can just pick out some flowers. There you can see them there much better. Now you've got the white dead nettle with these amazing flowers. Yeah, masses of them. Wonderful thing. How does the flower come to be such an amazing shape? See the stamens in the top, which carry the pollen. When a bee goes into the flower, these come down and bang it. bag it on the top of the thorax, and it carries the pollens to the other flowers. I don't know how these things ever came about. There must be a reason. I get these things, butterbur. They're really odd in that the flower comes before there's any leaves. These things just come sneaking about the ground. When you look at them closely, they really are quite something. A sort of shade of cream. I don't spend enough time looking at these things. I just take them for granted. The days of nature walks at school are long since gone. There you've got the lovely pale blue of forget-me-nots, and that little yellow eye. Charming little thing. You can see there when they first emerge, they're pink. There's several different kinds of it. This is the one that tends to grow on root banks, but there's one you can get in your garden which, although it looks nice, is a terrible thing to try and get rid of. It's seeds everywhere. These are the male catkins of the, or the male flowers of the oak tree. Again, that pale yellow-green colour. They haven't quite opened up now, but they give off, as you can imagine, masses and masses of pollen. And we're just coming up to that time of year where if you're a hay fever sufferer from tree pollen, you just get rid of the birch, which tends to shed its pollen early, and before you know where you are, you're into the oak trees and others. The colour is quite striking. And that's the nice thing about this time of year, is that when the trees emerge, the leaves emerge, they're all different shades of green. Goodness knows how many there are. And then gradually, as the summer progresses, they all become a sort of uniform green by July and August. So if you look around, you'll realise just how many shades of green there are. It's a wonderful time of year. During our lifetime, we probably only see it